Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is the first video of a new series where I'm going to just briefly describe games, and it's going to be kind of funny, hopefully, if I can get a couple jokes out there and people get it. Obviously, if you play the game or have beaten the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I figured, since pretty avid World of Warcraft player, that my first video should actually be about WoW. So, let's say you're new to World of Warcraft and this is your first time playing. First thing you're going to do, obviously, is you're going to get your realm selection. And anywhere it says new players, you're going to want to stay away from that because all those people are complete freaking idiots. And you're not going to enjoy playing the game with any of those people. We see RP, that is roleplay servers. Again, these people have less of a life than I do, and you're not going to enjoy playing the game with any of those people either. Now, if you scroll through your list of select realm selection and you're in this area where it says full or high, you're not going to want to play on those realms either because everything in the auction house and the black market auction house is going to be more gold than you've ever seen in your character's life. This is a dead giveaway that you also get in really long queues to play the damn game. So if you go on a full server, you're going to be number 1 or number 300 out of 9 million people in the queue, and it'll take a little while to actually play the game. If you play on a high server, again, you might get a queue, and it might take a few hours to actually log in and get to play your damn game. So, now we're in the medium and low pop realms. Okay, what's so great about medium and low population realms? Nothing really. The gold is scuffed. Everything's super cheap. If you've been playing the game for a while, you know what's good and what's bad. You might buy something because you think it looks cool, and then realize you got scammed on it because it's a medium pop realm and there isn't enough in the auction house to get a good price on the item. So, now let's go into the Oceanic. Wow, there's only 12 Oceanic realms. What the hell is the difference between Oceanic and United States realms? I have no idea. I don't think anybody has an idea. But the only thing is, these realms are full. Well, only one of them are. The rest of them are low, medium, and high. And they actually average out pretty nicely. Latin America. Latin America realms. So, two of the realms are full, and the other one's full of new players. So, you definitely want to stay away from Latin America realms because you're not going to have any fun. These ones are going to queue every time you try to frickin' play on them, and this has new players. You don't want to play with any of those frickin' morons. Brazil. Now, I've never played on a Brazil realm, but I'm sure a lot of people speak Spanish, and there's only one option here, so you'd get stuck in Goldrin, and no one wants to play on Goldrin. Why? Because these two are high, this one's full, and this one's new players. So you don't want to play on high or full because you'll get queues, and you won't be able to play your goddamn game. And then this one has new players, and you don't want to play with any of those idiots. And then tournament realms. This account is not currently flagged to participate in tournament realms. I wonder why. Let's go to worldofwarcraft.com and check that out. So I went to the website, and we've been at this loading screen. New tab, Warcraft. And look, this site does not exist. So that's another reason why you want to play on a tournament realm. Now, once you select the realm, okay, let's just go with this one here. Oh, this one looks nice. Bronze beard. That's cool because I have a beard and it's kind of bronze. So once you finally decide on a realm, you're going to get invited into an awesome looking game. And this is your next screen. Character type, gender. Male, female with all these cool little people, right? And then obviously male female is a really easy thing to figure out for yourself. Yeah, I can figure that out. Now, what the hell do any of these do? Right? I'm going to click more info immediately. Oh, it's talking about a rogue. Okay, so then I can read all the origin stories, right? But maybe I don't like the goblin origin story. And then I want to go, oh, look, an orc. Look how much shorter the origin story is. And then I think, oh, wow, this character isn't as interesting as a goblin. So then obviously I'm going to go back to a goblin, or I'm going to go to a blood elf, or maybe a troll. Something with an interesting origin story other than just a paragraph and a half of some bullshit some guys sped up and typed out. But wait, how come after I changed from goblin to orc, it went to warrior now, and this says warrior? Weird. And then after you figure out every time you click one of these, this changes. But I wonder why these ones are grayed out. Oh, weird. And then it tells you, look, and then it says, choose one of the following races to be able to play this class. And you're like, okay, I want to play a paladin, human. Okay, but he's not on the horde. I want to play a guy on the horde side who can be a paladin. What can I do? And so you're going to click through these, and then you're going to realize your only two options are Blood Elves, who look like little pansy douchebags, or Turrets, who are these giant, like, bull people that are twice the size of any other character in this game, other than maybe Draenei, but I don't know, I think Torrent gives them a run for their money. And then, once you decide on your class and your race, you're going to read this and be, oh yeah, that's cool, whatever, but now you're going to be worried about wearing plate. And then once you decide on your class and your race, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to be a Turret Paladin. That's awesome. And then you're going to go and down here and click Customize. And then all that cool-ass armor that you just had is completely gone. Where's all my cool-ass armor I just had? You know? So now you just have some scuffed shorts, a shirt, and a little hammer that looks like it was made out of a tree for Minecraft, right? And then, when you rotate your character, you're obviously going to lose your skin color frames here for whatever reason, you know. So you're like, oh, cool, I'll go with this skin color. And then you turn him, and there he is again. But if you keep turning him, he's gone. So I wonder where the hell he went. But if you keep him in frame, you can see the skin color either way. But for whatever reason, when you turn your Torrent, he disappears out of the skin color frames, which is really, really scuffed and really bad. So let's say you want to be like a brown one, right? A brown one with some white spots like this. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna click face. All right, you're gonna scroll through here. La da da. Okay, this one's cool. Horn style. Oh, I like that one that I originally had. This one's really cool because I like the gold thing here, but this one has gold things, but he doesn't really have horns then. So after you decide on what horns you want to go with, you want to go with these ones or these ones because he looks like he's been in a lot of battles. But most of the time you're going to end up going with whatever the biggest horns are because that's what people do when they play torrents. So you're probably going to go with these with the gold caps on the ends. The horn color, you can go black, gray, whatever. You're going to stick with the one that was originally there. And then with the facial hair, you'll notice that it adds this weird colored tie thing, right? This red like braid in here, even though that has nothing to do with your character. But look again. So when you turn your character around, he disappears off the side here, which doesn't make any sense to me. So you're going to scroll through here and be like, oh, well, I'll probably go with this because it has gold wraps and this. You can't change the colors of the wraps for the life of you, let alone fix his mane or... This is your options. The braids on the side and in the face, the facial hair here. Okay, this is your options. The braids on the side or the little facial hair and maybe a nose ring. So you'll scroll through this up and down a few times and end up probably going with this one or this one, like most people do. And then you're going to be like, well, my name is Jesse, or whatever your name is, right? And so you're going to type your name in and you're going to finish your character. Oh, that name's unavailable. Well, that sucks. Maybe I'll go with a funny name, like Thick with 2 C's. And then I'll go to finish my character, and oh no, that name is unavailable. So you're going to end up doing Alt command codes so that you can get a letter that you want to use to make a name, right? And so my name's going to be Moo with an Alt command code in there, even though later in the game, you will never know this. You won't be able to mail yourself anything unless you remember your Alt command code to write your name originally, or you'll just mail someone on the realm who has your name that you wanted, your gold, or your items, or something that you're mailing to your main character. So then you're going to go and finish. Oh, cool, I got my name Moo that I wanted to go with, even though I was forced to use the Alt command code because someone else has stolen that name. And then you're going to enter the world of Warcraft, right? You're real excited. Oh, this is your first time playing. You just made your character. You found your realm. It's like you're ready to go. You're ready to go do this, right? And then what do you get greeted with? Well, we'll see. You're going to get greeted with this awesome background story that you literally cannot skip unless you're a veteran player and you know to hit escape. And then, once you get into the World of Warcraft, you're literally going to have one move, this weird little bar down here, and a circle, right? You're going to click that, and then you're going to click this. And you're not going to understand that you can hit one on your keyboard yet. So you're going to turn around a couple times, just take it all in, not knowing that you can zoom out on your character to make things more comfortable for you. So you're going to be at this weird, really close-up angle, staring at the back of your character's head, even though he's just spent all this time to make him look really cool, have the braids and the horns and all the stuff that you wanted to have. And now you're going to, obviously, try to talk to every single person because you've never been here before, and you're going to realize that they all have just really, really weak, random-ass dialogue that has nothing to do with the origin story or the things you read about when you made your character. Then you're going to talk to this guy, and he's going to have a quest for you, right? And you're going to click accept, and you're not going to have any idea how to do this quest. You're going to look around, You're gonna just, I don't know, you're gonna look at some other people's characters. Oh, look, this guy's name, Bythor. That's a cool name. And you're gonna keep running, right? And you're not gonna realize that you have no frickin' idea how to do this quest. Then after you figure it out, oh, there's a mini map here. I can run this way. So after you accept a quest, it doesn't give you any hints about how to open your real map or look at anything like that, right? You're going to have to figure that out by yourself. That you have to follow this gold arrow in the mini map that it never tells you about to go actually turn in your quest. So you're going to be running down this way, right? And you're going to realize, holy shit, this character is really, really slow. When do I get to kill something? This is kind of boring. Okay, whatever. So then you're going to get over here to this guy. And you're going to be like, oh, hello, friend. And then you're going to click complete quest. And then all of a sudden, another quest is going to pop up immediately. And you're just going to be kind of confused. You didn't even accept the quest yet it's right here. And so you're going to click accept. And now the quest is still here, even though you didn't even accept it yet. And now it's your first time getting to kill something. So you're going to walk out here, not really knowing what's going on, seeing people that actually know what they're doing what they're supposed to. And you're going to click one of these guys. You're going to walk up to it, and you're going to click it. You're not really going to understand what's going on here. You're going to walk over to it again, and then you're going to press 1 and realize, oh, that's how you use your move. And then after it dies, you get this weird little money bag thing. And so you're going to left click, and it's going to show you 4 copper. And so you're going to click the 4 copper, thinking that's a lot of money. And, yeah, and then you're going to do that 5 more times because you have to kill 6 of these things to continue with this game. So then you're going to go up to the next one. And this time you know a little bit more than you knew before, so you're going to hit 1 immediately. And then you're going to see that you have to wait 5 seconds to actually use that move, and you're just going to melee him with your little wood hammer. And by the time that you can use your move again, he's going to be dead. So you're going to click him, and this time you only got 1 copper, but last time you got 4 copper, which is a complete scam, okay? And then you're going to go and kill another one. Oh, you got to use your move right away that time, but now you have to wait on your move, and then you're going to press 0 just to see what it does. And you didn't realize that all that does is stun because this guy killed him. So now you're going to think that this move actually does damage, right? Even though it's just a stun. And then you're going to do this for a little bit here. Okay, and then by the time you're done, you're going to be level 2, and you're going to have 24 copper, which you have no idea what you can even do with, which I'm going to give you a little hint. It's nothing. You can't do anything with 24 copper. So, I hope that doesn't ruin the game for you. And then you're going to head back to this guy, right? The guy who just gave you the quest, who helped you learn your first move, and you're going to talk to him, and you're going to get a new hammer. But how do you even equip that hammer? Right? So you're going to just stand here and try to figure it out, press a couple random buttons. You're going to press T and Y, and oh, look, that's weird, achievements. And you're going to press C, and you're going to, oh, there's my character. And then finally, by the time you figure out you can click this or just press B, you're going to be like, oh, there's that hammer. Now, how do I put the hammer on? So you're going to drag the hammer and click it on your character. And that's not going to work, okay? So now you're going to go and open this, which is your character tab. Then you're going to take this hammer off, not knowing you could just switch them out. And then you're going to bring this hammer in the screen and put it on your character. Oh, look, that one's made of rock. Looks a little better. So, now you've been playing the game for maybe 5 to 10 minutes now. And then look, now you got to go back over into that area for the next quest here. Weird. So, now you're going to head back into this area where you just were to do the next quest. And that's pretty much World of Warcraft. Then, by the time you get to 120, which is an outrageous number to be leveling on, you'll actually have a general idea of how to play this game. Your bags will probably look like this, full of random shit that you don't need. You'll have 3 different Hearthstones, and only one of those will actually be useful, because the other 2 are complete useless wastes of time, out of game content that you just have to have stuck with you. And even if you do have a cool one, like a toy one or something, all it does is change the animation and share the cooldown of your original Hearthstone. But yeah, you'll have this cool ass armor. You'll have a real high item level. You'll be like ready to play this game. And then what do you get to do? You get to do, I'll show you. You get to do these. You get to do these dungeons on Mythic over and over and over and over and over until you can finally run 15 keys or higher than 15 keys. And if dungeons aren't your things, then you can do all these raids. Oh wait, no you can't, because the gear gets stepped off and the gear is useless in all these old raids, so you only get to do this one single raid every week with your guild, over and over and over and over until you guys clear mythic and maybe get the mount. Oh no, not even mythic, until you guys clear heroic and get the ahead of the curve mount, which you can get for almost the entire expansion of the final raid tier. And then by the time you're 120, you'll probably have a few extra characters that you use. You'll probably be in a guild, and you'll probably have a few friends that you play with here and there. Or just a whole bunch of random ass people that added you who are only on every 7 hours, 8 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours. And then you'll have some people that are always online. But you never know when that's going to be. So that's pretty much how it is. And then, if you really get sucked into the game, you'll probably do something along the lines of collect mounts in the game. Shit that you would never need. You need a flying mount and a ground mount. That's it. Why would you waste hundreds of hours farming these other mounts? I'll tell you why. Because they look cool. Why else? Obviously, that's the only reason you need, is because they look cool, and you can use all these different mounts, even though they do the same thing. This one walks on the ground, this one flies. This one walks on the ground and flies. This one just walks on the ground. This one's a bird, but guess what? It walks on the ground. This one's like a crazy dragon, and it flies. It never touches the ground, but I can mount it when I'm in a no-fly zone. That's weird. This one walks on the ground and flies. This one only flies, but you can mount it when you can walk on the ground. And then, if that's not enough for you, you can collect all the pets in the game, which are basically the mounts and monsters in game, but just smaller and generally useless unless you're into pet battles, which is the most annoying thing ever because there's 3 pets that are the best pets and that will always win you in pet battles. So that kind of sucks. If that's not fun for you, there's always the toy box. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you guys this stuff. Watch what this stuff does. So I click this toy and a couple bugs fly around me for a few seconds. Right. But if you're not into PvE and raiding and doing the same dungeons over and over and over and over again till you can do 15 keys, then you can always do honor battles. Which look, I have 2 honorable kills. So basically, you go into this group of a bunch of tryhards and you get stomped all day long and you lose no matter what, because whatever faction you're on will never win. Because the only people that win PvP are guilds who strictly do rated PvP. So, I hope you guys really enjoy this game, and I really hope you have a lot of fun in this game. That's WoW in a nutshell. If you like this video, please let me know. Please considering subscribing, commenting what game I should do next, and then let me know if you think I was too harsh on WoW, or if you think there's a lot more content that I missed. I appreciate it, you guys. Catch you later. Goodbye.